Okay, let's talk about your project. So your project here is going to be to go to rocketman.learnwagtail.com. And I want you to recreate the navigation and the hero section using what we've learned. I want you to recreate this. Now you can always go to that website and you can right-click, inspect, and see how I did all these different things. And that's going to get you pretty far, but it's not going to get you all the way. This particular page uses a different type of styling, uses a framework. It uses things like Flexbox, which we didn't necessarily learn, but there are ways around that. I'm going to leave that up to you to figure out how to get around more complex things by using simpler methods. And that's actually a really good thing to learn in web development. Always keep things as simple as possible. Now, this is not an easy project, and I'll just flip back here. This is not an easy project, but it's really, really good practice, and it uses everything we have learned in this course. So once again, this is not an easy project, but it is perfect practice. And the reason I say that is because one day, a designer is going to hand you a design, and it's going to look something like this, and they're going to say, okay, now you have to code it, and you have to figure that out on your own. Now you can always go to rocketman.learnwagtail.com, and you can see that right up here. But yeah, a designer is going to say, here's a design, make it happen. And you're going to have to try to make it happen. And you're not going to have very much guidance or support, and you're going to have to figure that out on your own. So this is really, really, really good practice. This is real life practice here. So go ahead, go to rocketman.learnwagtail.com, recreate the navigation and hero section using what we've learned. If you're like, oh, I don't have access to this particular image or this logo, that's okay. You can use your own logo. You can just Google something. You can throw any image in there that you want. It doesn't also have to be based on rockets. This is just a fun little website I made once upon a time. You can make it about coding, your favorite food, your favorite family member, your favorite hobby. It could be really anything, but recreate this layout and feel free to swap out the content, so the text that you see on here, or feel free to swap out the images or both. With that said, go ahead and give that a shot. Reference anything you need. Feel free to Google as much as you possibly need in order to get to the answers that you're looking for. And a lot of questions will come up, and that's totally normal, but feel free to Google your questions so that you can find the answers. And again, that's a big part of web development as well.